This video is just a short video. It's about spirit painting is an ancient art of nomadic cave painting and other styles of painting, which were painting styles and techniques that transferred paint to various surfaces. Some of it was slate rock type, natural rock formation, and caves. In spirit painting, at some point in the near future, I will show the process of various tribal methods, as well as recreation from my own imagination of what I believed ancient nomads to have done in the practice of, stirring different ingredients together to make various types of paint. I wanted to share that they would take various stone elements found in gemstones and various cave rock formation, even pieces of lava, and they would grind or crush these beautiful stones into powders. The technique survived and through the centuries and ages. Some of your greatest painters used gemstone ochre or crushed fine powdery type gemstone, pulverized gemstones in their paints. With the with the knowledge or the understanding that a person may, like our ancient ancestors, the nomads, the nomadic tribal peoples from every continent, north, south, east, and west, they had similar techniques that they used in spirit painting. They would transfer, in my belief, and what I imagine to be what they used to do, would be take gemstones, such as amethyst, some crystalline quartz, and various different types of gemstones, and they would use various tools, other stones, hammers, very primitive type of mill type grinding on these gemstones to create the powders. These powders would then be mixed with various oils of resins or oils of animals or vegetable oils to create or plant extracts to create this paint. And it was amazing. Even war paint had its mixtures from stones that were a lot of times orange or red or black in color. The colors were achieved a lot of times with various different mixing of powders and other materials to create the pigments that were desired. In the ancient practice of spirit painting, the stones and the powderized alchemy of painting, if you would like to think of it that way, would be mixed together, and then our ancient ancestors, the nomads, would paint these petroglyphic symbols on cave walls in hopes that the spirits would come and dwell in the material that was left over after the paint had dried, and have even survived all these ages and centuries later for us to see some of the material still in some of these caves. And the caves are in Yemen. They're in the Israeli Bedouin border. Some of the caves found there in the Negev desert. Almost identical symbols are found in Colorado. A lot of these artifacts are kept, they're guarded by the military most of the time. Also, you find these symbols in the Aboriginal lands, or Australia, as they call it. So I have become very interested in petroglyphic symbols of the Negev desert and of the Aboriginal lands, and how those symbols are identical to the symbols that we find here in our native, United Native Americans, Native Americas, this native land, United States, as they call it, of America. In Colorado, the state, we find these symbols, and it is amazing that our ancestors all painted with most the exact same technique in paint preparation and material, some of which was passed down into the various tribes. And I'm speaking of all continents, because it is my belief that you could find this writing on every continent. I believe that because of, different research that I have been able to gather through the years, and I will talk more about my beliefs with the petroglyphs in the future, but this was one specifically about the spirit painting and the techniques of spirit painting. And pretty much talked about it enough. I'm going to stop at just short of 8 minutes, and in the near future I will show you what I call a spirit mixing, where I powder and pulverize the gemstones, and then I mix them with various natural materials to create an ancient paint recreated in front of you, in front of the camera. So I hope you and the artists out there that don't already know about this sort of technique will be able to add it to what you do, and bring more of a spirit to your painting and artwork.